holiday weekend is the perfect time to have friends and family over for a cookout. Now, it's easy to pull together a theme for your party. Really, it is. Just take a trip to your local superstore, and you'll be able to do that in a snap. So, we challenged interior designer Jenny Rausch. We told her, you have limited funds, dear.
Very limited.
And you can only go to one store.
Were
you mad at us, first of all?
One of these days, will you send me out with unlimited funds and unlimited stores?
We're going to go with you. So actually, how much?
It was less than $50.
Wow. And all of this.
Well, yeah, mixed with a few things I had at home, like
but not many.
Not many.
Okay.
So one of the first things, I chose Walmart because they have such a wide variety of product there.
Right. And inexpensive, generally speaking. So,
yes.
So tablecloths, let's start from the bottom up.
Yes, this is actually just from the fabric department. This is like a ticking. It's kind of a utility fabric, so it's very inexpensive. It's less than $4 a yard.
And you don't have to hem it or anything.
No, you can get this iron-on seam tape, which I was going to iron for you today, but there's no room. And you can just seam it up. You don't have to sew anything. You actually don't even have to, if you don't mind those edges, you don't even have to do that. But so, you can.
And this bonding tape is as easy as pulling it, cutting it, putting it on, and then
ironing it.
You don't have to do anything.
You just iron it, and it gives you a perfect hem on your tablecloth. And the great thing is, a lot of times we have large tables, so you can get yards and yards of fabric. You can get, 4 yards of fabric, 12 feet of fabric, and do a huge table with that for, less than $20.
And the other thing, obviously, we want to have some flags in the house, and they're not expensive.
Well, they're very inexpensive. They come in large packets, and you can get them in different sizes, and you can make a table setting just with a collection of vases. So clear vases, white vases, metal vases, terracotta pots, just put a collection of them on the table, different size flags. I got these flowers from the yard, from my mom's yard this morning.
Does she know that you cut flowers?
She caught me, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and you don't even have to use the flowers. Yeah, and then these are my vases, but any vase that you have works well.
All right, I thought that these plates that we're going to talk about in a second, I thought they were glass.
Yes.
I thought they were not included in your budget.
No, they actually are. They were $1 a piece. They're melamine plates, and they're great if you have a group because a lot of times people are eating on their laps, and paper is flimsy and it's hard to cut on.
Yes.
And plus, they just make a really pretty presentation when you lay them out. On your table. Bandanas also. They have bandanas in bulk, red, white, and blue bandanas. You can use them, tie them together, use them in your trays. This tray came from there. It was less than $7.
And I do love how you have tied these together. It's just such a simple, forget buying those banners that look like flags, just do that, and you can use these afterwards, of course.
You can use them in your bread baskets. You can use them for all sorts of things.
And so you want us to upgrade our food. I mean, I'm okay with hot dogs and ribs and hamburgers. I'm okay with that.
Actually, you don't have to upgrade your food if you upgrade your food presentation.
So
this tray, I actually didn't bring any food with me. There's plenty of food right here. But
Mom is cooking.
Yes, she's cooking. It smells so good. But if you just take these trays, this tray, again, it was less than $7, and you can take your bandana, put it on it. If you put your hot dogs on there, all of a sudden, they look like fancy hot dogs. Watermelon looks great on something like this, or just your silverware. Throw your silverware out so that it kind of is a nice